Hi, we're Joy and Larry, and we're living life loud. During the summer of 2022, we rode our motorcycles from Arizona to Alaska. Come join our journey.
In this episode, we ride approximately 500 miles from Whittier to Homer and back up to Seward. We had hoped to spend the night in Homer, but it was the 4th of July weekend and everything was booked.
What are you doing, Joy?
I just put on my heated jacket and I also just pulled out my warmer gloves because I am freezing my tail off today.
Oh.
As we ride downhill into Homer, we can already see the Homer Spit. We had really hoped for better visibility today, but the views are still amazing. It would have been nice to take in the full magnitude of the mountains and coastal scenery, though. The Homer Spit is a geographical landmark located on the southern tip of the Kenai Peninsula. It is 4.5 miles long and is a popular tourist destination with campgrounds, hotels, restaurants, and the famous Salty Dog Saloon. This area is also known as the halibut fishing capital of Alaska. Interesting. Yeah. The Swell Taco, was that the place you found? Okay, it's over there. Somebody in the freaking road. It says gelato. The area was super crowded and populated for the holiday weekend, which is really not our thing. We did want to at least see it while we were there and would definitely visit again and explore with less crowds. Maybe, eh? Guess so. Well, they're parking, but we're turning around. Yeah, our friends had a view right out there at those mountains. She sent me the picture. No? After we checked out the Spit, it was time to explore the real reason we came to visit Homer. Larry had a family member we called Grampy Chase, who was in the Air Force and always told stories about being stationed in Homer, Alaska in the late 1950s. He always spoke of how beautiful it was and how much he loved it. We set out to find the old base to better understand his comments. Larry did some research and determined that the base was at the top of Olson Mountain and located at the end of a long gravel road with rolling hills and such pretty lush landscape. When we got to the end of the gravel road, we were greeted by a gate, so Larry decided to fly his drone and see what was up there. Olson Mountain Air Force Station was a defense radar station constructed to provide early warning of an attack by the Soviet Union. The site is now a rock quarry. We weren't quite sure how much of the original structure remained. Larry was able to see concrete foundations still intact using our drone. One of the two radar support structures is still standing more than 60 years after construction. Although the visibility was bad today, we can only imagine the 180-degree water views from here on a clear day. We could easily tell why he loved it so much. Rest in peace, Grampy Chase. As we arrived at Hotel Seward, it appeared parking was going to be a challenge. We circled the block a couple times hoping to find a closer space, but settled for one about a block away.
All right, we are in Seward. We left Whittier about 7:30 this morning. We went to Homer, spent about 4 hours there, and up to Seward. So it's been about 500 miles on the motorcycle today. And believe it or not, it's about 10 o'clock at night. We got checked into our hotel and they're having some kind of street fair. Check this out. And Joy and I are indulging in some ice cream at 10 o'clock at night. It's not like us, but hey, why not?
And tomorrow's the 4th of July. That's what the celebration's about.
Oh, and there's fireworks tonight at midnight.
12:01.
It's not dark.
AM.
It's not dark, but it's dark enough to see fireworks. But I doubt we'll stay up that late to see that.
We may have no choice because I think it's going to happen not far from our hotel. So we might be woken up.
We walked down to a little park, and there's a skate park here. And it's like 11 o'clock at night by now. Check this out. Kids are tearing it up at 11 o'clock at night. It's kind of crazy.
Our friends in Anchorage had mentioned Seward might be crowded. We didn't realize how crowded until the next morning when we were greeted by thousands of people. Seward is the home of the Mount Marathon race that occurs every year during the 4th of July weekend. It is the hardest short-distance mountain race in the world. The participants race from the street to the top of this mountain in the background. The first organized race was held in 1915 and currently draws a crowd of up to 30,000 spectators annually. We thoroughly enjoyed being stationed near the finish line and watching these super dedicated athletes as they finished the race. Not our thing, but kudos to all those participants. You guys are hardcore and badass. One of the highlights of our visit to Seward was our glacier flight. We love seeing the views from above. It gives you another perspective on how amazingly gorgeous Alaska can be. Hope you enjoy it as much as we did.
So cool. We just landed on a glacier. Look at that.
Like I told these guys, you can do it at your own risk, but I am drinking glacier water. Have been for the last couple of days, and I'm still here.
Oh, I hear it running.
Yeah, it's running on top there.
Oh, I hear it, yeah.
Want to get closer for your... Did you learn this one from North Dakota? Okay.
Some of the purest drinking water you can get, they say.
Do you know if there's any CFIs around this area? There's not. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
Let's walk around here to the other side. See what we can do.
Oh, it's gonna be cold.
Yeah. There it is.
Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.